Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel The Data Dose. So in today's video we will be solving one of the most important SQL question from the site which I took it from Data Lumar site, and the difficulty level for this question was hard in the site. So let's read the question and what does the question demands. Let's see. So United Health Group has a program called Advocate for Me, which allows the policy holders to call and advocate and receive support for their healthcare needs, whether that's claim, benefits, coverage, or member. So this is the story behind that. This data is all about the patient and the advocate for me. They call for support and all. So the main thing is we need to write a query to obtain the number of unique callers who made the calls within the 7 days of interval of their previous call. If a caller has made more than two calls within the 7 days period, we need to count them only once. So here we need to use distinct count of the policy holder ID. Let's see the data, how the data is. We have policy holder ID, what is the case ID, call category, call date, and call duration in seconds. So the most concerned column for us for this problem is policy holder ID, because we need to get the distinct count and then the uh, call date, because from this column only we will be able to find those policy holder ID who made the call within the twice within this 7 day period. So to solve this problem, I use the combined approach of CTE and then the window function. In the CTE, I place the table with the help of lag, and we can use either lag or lead, and we know that lag and lead is used for extracting the either the next row data into the same row, or the last row data into the current row. So by using lag or lead, we can, for a particular policy holder ID, we can bring the current call date and the previous or next call date into the same row, and then we can find the days difference and put it into one CT, and in the next we can just filter out the policy holder ID whose time difference is more than 7 days. So let's write a query in the site and then check. So I will be taking with reference. I always use the CT name as reference because that's what it is for reference. And then we need to select the policy holder ID, the call date, and then the window function. Here I would be using the lag. With the help of lag, I would be getting the previous call date, and I will be writing over. Obviously, I will be writing the partition by, because we need to get the previous calls of only those particular policy holder ID relative to that. So I will be writing partition by, and here I will be writing the order by call date, so that we get into the sequence call date, and I will be renaming it as previous call. Previous call, and from the table name callers. So if you see what this CT is giving, the output is, so always the first row of the lag would be giving null itself in the previous, because there is no data previous to this particular row. So for next we are getting the 413, the previous call, and subsequently. So we are getting the data as per the required. Now we need to filter out. So I need to get the count of distinct policy holder ID from this reference. Policy holder ID as, I will rename it as policy holder count from the reference. And now I will be writing the filter condition where, and also while doing the subtraction, I need to make sure that if this is null, I need not to select where the rows are null in the rows are null for the previous column. So first of all, I will be filtering out that where previous is not null, and then I'll be using and logical function because I need both these conditions to be satisfied. When the call date minus the previous call date is either smaller or equals to, I will be using the interval which is 7 days, and I will be running this. So the policy holder count is 16, and if I submit this, so this is accepted. So prior to, when I use the interval, I use the uh, just subtraction of 2 call date minus previous call, but from that query I was getting the answer 18. So whenever we do subtraction, it only gives the subtraction of two dates. It only gives it extracts the only day part, so it doesn't account for the whole interval. So so for better clarity, I have pasted one difference between the extract day from and the interval. So whenever we use the extract day from, it only gets only one part of the date. It represents the full duration. So in the interval, what it happens is it it goes up to minutes and seconds level. It takes into accounts for hours, after the days, minutes, seconds, everything gets into account. So the output is, obviously this is for number, like you will be getting 1 2 3 for the month, day, everything, and this is either interval, either you will be getting a boolean expression true or false. And as I said, hours, minutes, seconds are ignored in the extract, and but these are considered in the interval. So this is used for, always best for reporting and display, where we show the month wise trend like 1 2 3, and then, and the interval is used for filtering condition. Like in this example, we use interval for filtering condition itself, and the accuracy is obviously lower because it doesn't count the hours, minutes, and seconds, and whereas in the interval it's not the same case. So this is all about today's video. So thank you for